Leo placements, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. My name is Dee, so this is going to be for November 4th through the 16th. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. That means not all the messages will resonate, and if you'd like any info on personals, that information is in the description box below. So my new deck is out. This is my Truthful Love Messages. You don't have to have any tarot experience. It's straight to the point, information that you could purchase. It does come with the gold trim. The price doesn't change either. For my Essential Messages deck, we'll be using both of them towards this reading. I do have free shipping in the US, and international shipping is available as well. So let's get back to the reading. This could be for any placements for Leo. We have 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Cups, 9 of Wands, Temperance, Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse, King of Swords to the Knight of Cups. Okay, so I feel like there's 2 offers that are coming in. One of them is from someone who is abusive. The King of Swords is someone who's intelligent, but they use their intelligence in a way to harm other people. This is someone who is manipulative, dangerous. They do have bachelor or bachelorette tendencies. This is someone judgmental, irrational. They definitely lack integrity. This could be an individual who's power crazed. They're inhumane, and if this is a parent, this is most definitely an absent parent or one that's just completely toxic. With the Knight of Cups being here, you have 2 people that are wanting to approach you. This Knight of Cups is an individual whose identity is concealed because if you look, this person's wearing a mask. They could be between the ages of 20 and 55, but if they're older than that, they simply just are young at heart. This is going to be someone who's way more charming, chivalrous. If this is a man, they're going to be a gentleman. They're going to be very, peaceful and just loving and romantic, and this is what you need. The universe wants to give you a test because they want to see, have you learned the lessons from whoever this past person is that really put you through the ringer. You found balance by walking away from this person and taking your power back. You found equilibrium once again, because this individual, they played some sort of mental mind games with you. They were even abusive towards you. It doesn't even have to just be physical abuse. It could be emotional abuse, mental abuse, financial abuse as well. This could be like someone who knows, like let's say it's the breadwinner, and they know that you have no way of really fending for yourself because, for one, you could be a stay-at-home parent, or there's just situations where, one person's not working. Well, they're going to use their finances to an advantage. This could even be someone that brought you to your knees. Look, they made you get to a point of where you wanted to give up. Now, everything has reversed because you took your energy back and your power with Temperance, and this person's now being brought to their knees. They're regretful. They put a lot of other things before you. This could have been parents, friends, work. It doesn't necessarily have to be partners, but for some of you, this was someone that chose, other lovers over you. They brought you to your knees because you consistently put time, effort, energy, money into this relationship, even for some of you, and you didn't get that same energy in return. You maybe got like 50% back. So this person was breadcrumbing you all along. They didn't want to collaborate and work with you. There was a definite affair where someone was involved for like 30% of you, and you know this because this information was revealed, and you chose not to invest in this person because, look, in the past, you put in a lot of effort, a lot of time, and you were waiting for your fruits to bear labor, and they never did. Right? So you made an executive decision to get yourself out of this lost state because you were just consistently disappointed. You thought, this was someone that was worth putting time and effort into, and every time you kept trying over and over again, you just kept getting knocked down until one time you just finally got sick of it and decided to try something new, which was putting more effort and energy into you. And now this person wants you back at all costs. But look, they're still in the upside down energy. They haven't learned anything. They haven't changed. This person may have even ganged up on you with multiple people trying to conspire against you. This King of Swords, that's who I'm feeling. Heavily trying to take over this reading because there's other people here involved, but it's like all of the energy is being siphoned towards this one person. They're so jealous of your new beginnings. If life hasn't began, to get easier, to be alleviated, no longer having health problems, anxiety, riddled with like issues, especially in the digestive area, because when you have a lot of stress, that affects your sacral chakra. That could also affect, your eating habits, your sleep. And when you're going through abuse, especially when it's happening subconsciously, because consciously you're not aware of what's going on. Yes, now you're aware, but when you were in the midst of it, it was just like chaos. You didn't even know that you were being abused. But now that you've balanced yourself out. Most likely now you've gotten the courage to talk about what was going on. These people, they're in the position that they left you in. This loss, sorrow. They no longer have any collaborations. People are separating themselves from these people because they have been exposed. Their character has been exposed. These could be individuals that were in the public eye that, you know, are seen as like good parental figures and individuals that you should look up to, because this King of Swords is sitting on a throne. But this throne, like I said, it was gained through malicious means. Anyway, there's this other individual here, the Knight of Cups, that wants to come in with an offer. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love offer. It could be an offer for collaboration. Like, hey, let's do business together. I have this idea. I feel like you're somebody who's worth, you know, putting time and effort and energy into. Will you agree to work with me? And whatever this business is, it's going to end up becoming an empire. Ace of Pentacles could even be a new home, new car, new relationship, new partnerships. It doesn't have to necessarily just be one thing in particular. So you're having a brand new leap of faith in life, and this person's having ends of collaboration. If they're constantly going out partying, blowing their money, their responsibilities, they don't even have the option to do that, because all of the people that they were surrounding themselves with have scattered. 5 to 9 people are receiving karma. 5 to 9 people are being brought to their knees, because there was a point in time where you were in this position and they just laughed at you in the background, knowing what you were going through. But everything that happens behind the dark is always seen. It always comes to the forefront. Let's get another deck. That way we can get some clarification. Why is this King of Swords here? This is someone that, look, they're a thief. They want to come in and steal your joy. If you've leveled up, let's say you've separated from this person. It's been maybe a couple of years, 2 to 3 years, and you finally have leveled up. You finally become secure in yourself. You're ready to date again. The universe wants to give you someone who's worth your time. Meanwhile, here's this person that has this like militant way of thinking, that they feel like they're the official person for you. This person, they're territorial in some way, shape, or form, but they just want to come in and steal your energy. If you're wanting to have children in the future, there is an offer for a child, but it is going to come, you know, slowly but surely. You and this Knight of Cups, the relationship will start from a firm foundation, which means a friendship, then building it up to something romantic, and it's possible that you could end up having a child with whoever this individual is that's coming in. So it's going to be a major relationship. You went through some sort of journey that involved you going through bad health. Some of you were actually sick, riddled with disease because of whatever this King of Swords was doing to you, because sometimes black magic will manifest in your body in the form as disease, especially if you're dealing with people that have bad karma. Some of that bad karma is going to ricochet onto you. So if you were somebody who had vitality and, you know, you had no health problems after dealing with this King of Swords, especially if you were having sex with them and they had other people they were exchanging energy with, all of that negativity was latching onto you. Because for one, you're like a super empath. There's something about temperance here where you have to be careful about who you surround yourself with. It's not even about being prude or thinking you're better than everyone, but you just have to be selective, because with your power, wherever you come from, it's your energy signature is not like everybody else's, and people want to attack you solely just so they can siphon this energy and use it to manifest. But what they don't know is that if they do that, it's going to backfire in many ways. So with 5 to 9 people that may have attacked you, they laughed at you because they wanted to bring you down in some way, shape, or form, but it didn't work. And if it did work, it was maybe for 7 months max, right? And all this was to do was to teach you how to do shadow work, because you needed to heal. The reason why you attracted someone who was so toxic as this King of Swords is because you essentially put out the same frequency. You needed to heal something within you so that you and this person can no longer be an energetic match. That's why you're no longer attracted to them, but they won't let go of you, because they had all these blessings in their life when they came in contact with you, because they were siphoning it from you like you're the prize. You've always been the prize. That's why people attack you, because they want to make you feel like they give you power when it's the other way around. So don't ever let anybody make you feel like you're nothing, because literally the power comes from you. Once you eject from these people, they completely fall apart. It's happening now. That's why they're so desperate to come in and to steal whatever they were getting from you. Leave me alone. Look, I can't make this up. You want these people to leave you the hell alone, and they just won't. They may even have been like racist towards you and prejudiced towards you, not in your face, but behind your back. They were constantly saying racial slurs and things that were just despicable. And look, it says, can you give me another chance? This time it will be different. Yeah, this is what they're going to come in wanting to say. Past friends, family members that deserted you, they may have had the money, but they were still lonely. But guess what? Now the money's even being taken away. So because of these superficial relationships that they basically sacrificed for yours, that were being fed due to this lifestyle, so they're basically buying people or buying friends. Now that that money has been taken away, it's like now they can see and realize who was truly there for them and who wasn't. With clear courting and, you know, clearing work needed, some of you need to take spiritual baths, even if it's just with like Epsom salt, baking soda, your favorite essential oils, and just clear your energy. Because this person, look, I'm secretly plotting against you. They're plotting against the stability that you have gained due to letting go of this person. So if you decided to bring them back in your life, everything that you work for, it would completely fall through, because that negative karma that's attached to them, it's going to ricochet onto you. Once again, immigration, document, or legal issues. So this person could be possibly going through some sort of court battles or just immigration problems, document issues, and they're looking to you for help. But remember how this person treated you. They gaslighted you, made you feel crazy, then pulled you in whenever you were in a vulnerable state, discarded you whenever they were done with you. They only came in from a need-to-need basis. So whenever they want sex or to simply drain your energy, you only got maybe 40% of that back. They like to deflect and not take any type of accountability, and this person hasn't changed, right? And we have can't talk, I'll reach out soon. So this person is going to reach out to you soon, but they may even have some sort of addiction. For some of you, cocaine, opioid, heroin, meth. And yeah, they definitely have some sort of mommy or daddy issues. So despite this other person that's trying to hijack this entire reading, literally, let's see what's up with that new individual that's supposed to come in. When it comes to the Knight of Cups, that was not the abusive person. What's coming in for you? Five of Swords. So you've been making a wish. Look, most of you have been wishing upon a star. And I think there's been, I actually was on Twitter and I heard people saying that there was some sort of comet that went by. It had something to do with Orion. It seems like that has some sort of significance here, because if you've been manifesting and wishing upon a star, the universe is basically on your side. When it comes to the people that are pure-hearted, that have put in good karma, that are not out there trying to harm people, conspire against others, gossip, lie, ruin people's lives, all of those wishes are coming true, because you've gone through some sort of journey, especially through childhood, and this is the time for you to take a leap of faith. But some of you still have to overcome this test, because whoever this is, they're very tempting, they're very luring. It could be, you know, childhood friends that want to come in and ruin whatever you have going on, sabotage you, exes, former friends that want to put you in this defeated state, but you've already walked away. Look, you're looking back to see how far you come, but you're really looking towards the future, waiting for your wishes to come in, and they definitely are. But I feel like people feel that as well, and they want to come in and sabotage 5 other people, most likely. Six of Cups. Two of Cups. This new person coming in is going to be a soulmate. It could be a past life soulmate, someone that you've already encountered, or just a soulmate in general. A person that's going to help you elevate. They will give you that equal give and take. The Two of Cups is also like two people coming together that have a firm understanding. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a lover. It could be a business partner that you're going to receive that's going to change your life. You know, that's going to bring value to the relationships that you have. Or it could be a lover that, you know, gets you out of this suspension stage, because some of you have just kind of been on pause, or you feel like nothing's really progressing. You've just been having missed opportunities, relationships that you're letting go of because you're kind of clearing out all the negativity. But just be patient, because I see whatever you've been wishing for, it's coming. What else do Leos need to know? Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Three of Cups, King of Cups. This is a time to go out, you know, celebrate. Don't be so cooped up in the house. Go out in nature, get your feet barefoot in the grass. Nine of Pentacles is you focusing on yourself, self-care, self-love, self-admiration. There are people that want to collaborate with you. These could even be potential lovers that want to come in. If you're in a relationship, I feel like this is going to be a test for you to be loyal to the person that you're with. And if you know that you're in a toxic relationship and you want to get out of it, this is also going to be options for you to get out. But this is also a test to see, you know, are you going to do the right thing and be honest with your partner and let them know exactly why you want to get out? Or are you going to be manipulative and possibly try to play other people, because then that becomes your karma? See how life works? So with the Emperor, this is someone from the past that wants to come in. This is that abusive person. For some of you, this is an ex-spouse that you were married to. It doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage license. It could have just been like common law where you guys shared like assets and you live together. And then there's this Knight of Cups, this new person that's going to be very charming, very attractive, very alluring. Both of these people will want to communicate with you. One of them will reach out to you through DM, phone, email, some sort of technology means. The other one is going to be someone that you physically run into. And this is going to create a tower moment because you're not going to see it coming. And with the King of Cups, if you have been feeling very emotional, that's because there's some people that you need to reunite with, or you've just been thinking about, you know, how far you've come along and the fact that you may not have people to celebrate with. And if you did have people, they crossed you and forced you to kind of be isolated. There's an emphasis on working on your sleep habits. So sleep is really important. It helps boost your immune system. It helps everything. So make sure that you prioritize sleep and also stay out of your head. Let's use my truthful messages deck and see, what does this Emperor want to tell you? This person from the past that wants to return and take control for their obvious selfish reasons. It says they give me something you cannot. It's hard to explain. So instead of this person coming in and saying, you know, hey, I'm sorry for how I treated you, I'm sorry for how everything is, this is the attitude they're coming in with. A lot of ego. You have taught me some valuable lessons that I will remember for the rest of my life. And I will lie to you and anyone else if it means being able to save face. I don't care. Exactly. This person, they're just selfish. They don't care about anyone but them. And they will use whoever they want at all costs. And this says, I know what I did to you was wrong, but I don't feel bad about it because this is my character. But I wish we could start over without all of the heartbreak and pain. So this person wishes that you could be at the naive spot that they first met you in, where you were very open to them so that they can use and abuse you. Because now they can't do that because you have boundaries. And they don't have the same access to you that they did in the past. When I talk about you, I just stay quiet instead of defending your name. And I know I'm a coward. Exactly. If I could have one more chance with you, I would do things differently and love you more. I necessarily would not believe that. Maybe deep down this is how this person feels subconsciously. But consciously, they're still toxic. And they're not. It seems like they're not willing to change. So, oh well. When it comes to the people that did you wrong or left you in, you know, that Knight of Wands wounded state where you were constantly attacked, what's going to happen to them? Six of Swords, Ten of Swords. Wow, the same thing's going to happen to them, but 10 times worse. Look, these people are like basically left for dead. So they're going to get betrayed over and over and over and over and over and over again. Right in their face. And then as soon as they get betrayed, the perpetrators are just going to ghost and flee the scene. Because with the Empress, it's like, you see how she's holding a wand? You could be a male, so this may be Emperor energy, so don't pay attention to the gender necessarily. But the Empress is someone who's a master manifester. If, let's say, consistently in your mind, you think about someone who's done you wrong, and you just hope and wish and pray by putting those thoughts out that they get their karma, essentially the universe will obey what you're asking for because of whatever your high ranking is. This could have been someone who was left during pregnancy, deserted for, you know, possibly another person, but all these individuals are going to get their karma because this is what you wanted. It may have taken time, but the universe was conspiring this dynamic behind, you know, these individuals back. Like, they thought they had control, but it's like there's going to be a plot twist in the end because they're going to be cornered. Just like how you were ganged up on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you had to defend yourself against many people. You were attacked. You didn't even get a chance to really tell your side of the story. So it's about to flip on every single one of these people, and they're going to regret it. Look, they're already in regret. They're already ruminating over and over again mentally about what they did to you, possibly, you know, your kids, if you have any. You know, you could have been attacked multiple times by a group of people that were manipulative because they wanted to put you in this Eight of Swords state, which is like mental confinement and restriction. You may not necessarily be tied up, confined, like in jail, but mentally you felt in prison because this was a manipulative means. Look, one person being in this energy, 10 of Swords, backstab, 8 of Swords, mentally confined and restricted, possibly being bullied, not being listened to, isolated, no one to really talk to, and the 7 of Wands on top of that. It's about to flip on every single one of these people that did this to you. They're going to regret it because they're going to have the same energy back. They're going to have to deal with bullies and your ancestors as well. Because with the Knight of Swords, you were dealing with individuals that were very, like, wicked. They were arrogant. They were out of control. They never really had to answer to any of the ill will that they had done to other people in the past, because you were not the first. You're just going to be the last. They may have been laughing at you before, so many years ago, but now that their life is crumbling down, and now that, you know, they're going to get betrayed by the people around them, by the very same people that they spoke ill against you, conspired against you with, all this energy is backfiring. Sucks for that. So yeah, the one who laughs the hardest, literally. It's not even going to be funny. Once you see what's going to happen to these people, it's not going to be funny at all. You're just going to be forced to turn a blind eye because in a way you knew this was going to happen. The Empress, look, you're the embodiment of either the divine feminine or the divine masculine. The highest suit in the deck when it comes to feminine or masculine energy. Basically untouchable. So anybody that crosses you, ooh, I wouldn't even dare. Because that's the amount of protection that you have. Look, 10 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. Double confirmation. If somebody was doing magic on you, spell work, you may even see a death. And I don't like to speak. That's what the cards are saying. I don't like to speak things like that out and manifest it. But essentially, these people were trying to kill you. Someone was trying to kill the other person. I can see it. And now that energy is going to go circling back. It may take a few years. But if you notice, like, someone around you just possibly passes away in weird circumstances, just know that's exactly what they were trying to do to you. And it just completely backfired on them. Look, death. Wow, I didn't even see that. It may even be in their sleep. Because look, they were trying to attack whoever this feminine energy is. Some of you saw it in your dreams. But look, you had someone protecting you. That could be Angel Michael, Angel Raphael, against whatever this entity that was summoned your way. And towards your children for some of you. But you were ultimately protected because this is right on top of the Empress. So they tried the wrong one. 10 of Pentacles. You're destined for stability, money, a stable family unit. You just had to learn who is worth working with and who's not worth working with. Because I feel like you didn't know how to give up. Some of you are just really competitive. And this may have been the first situation where you were kind of like discarded or treated as if you were nothing. Others of you, this had been like a common occurrence. But there was some sort of injustice that happened here. And it took time for it to be revealed, but everything's been exposed. So your name has been cleared. Especially if someone was trying to tarnish it. You found a lot of strength and courage by not participating in whatever they were trying to do. And you do have spiritual ranking. As well as you being a spiritual teacher. So they really messed with the wrong one. 5 of Wands in reverse. That energy they sent to you, you transmuted it. Because even in the other spread, the 5 of Wands, the conflict, all that conflict had flipped upside down. So it was like the end of conflict and you being in peace. And these people having whatever chaos and turmoil that they wanted to bring to you. So if they were targeting your finances, guess what? Their money is going down the drain. If they wanted you or your partner to separate and it did work, now the next relationships that they have for the next 8 years are going to be in complete shambles. So imagine, engagement. Yeah, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Meanwhile, when it comes to finances and career, they're going to have financial issues and they're going to be a factor for the next decade due to them trying to, you know, compete with somebody else. And you're having a soulmate that's coming in. This soulmate is going to be someone that gives you their undivided attention and you're being asked to get to know each other because there will be some sort of like honeymoon phase that you're going to go through. So last but not least, Let me get you some spirit messages. We have emotional challenges. Yeah, so this could have been what your purpose has been so far, to go through emotional challenges so that you can learn to be a healer. And soul fragments. These people that, you know, had did this to you, they now have to deal with the fragmented soul that has no idea where it's going. Like, these people are basically agents of the devil, because they just basically get used as jumpers. People that can be possessed by dark entities. But balance will be restored. I didn't even see that at the bottom. So just channel your knowledge. Some of you are seers and oracles, and you're being asked to get podcasts, start your own channels, write books, spread the knowledge that you have. Because this is Judgment Day season, and anyone that tries you, like, they have to essentially pay, because look what's behind you. It's spirit. So anybody that attacks you, attacks spirit. And that's why whatever they did, it's basically fatal. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.